Hey, Thabreakmasta here, and it's gonna be a video response to World's video. Basically, I'm asking Naruto versus Luffy versus Ichigo. Who would win? Who's the strongest, basically? So yeah. I would say this that I'm pretty much most unbiased person here because I don't necessarily favor any of the characters. Though maybe I'm kind of leaning towards Luffy a little bit more, only because I don't know. Luffy's freaking awesome. I love his character. He always fights to the hardest when he's facing someone. He always looks like he's about to lose, but he's always coming back. That's what I like about him. It's not like an undecided factor where he just completely pwned someone, which would be cool if you've seen that. I'm not too far in the manga, but yeah. So basically, what I'll say, I'll try to like put up their their strengths and their weaknesses and stuff, and then I'll basically say who it is. But basically, let's start off with Naruto. Naruto seems like he could be the strongest out of all of them. Only because he has the QB chakra. He also has stage mode. You don't forget about that. And it's just him himself is actually pretty strong and stuff. And he has a lot of renditions of Rasengans though. His moveset's not too big. Like I say, it's about a bunch of renditions of Rasengans. It's not really. It's like not much variety when it comes to moveset. He has Shadow Jutsu. He has some Taijutsu moves, but he doesn't do them anymore. And then he has a bunch of Rasengans, like Odama Rasengan, Rasen Shuriken, that one triple Rasengan crap that he did. I can't remember what it was called. But, he has a bunch of Rasengans. Now, here's the thing. If you were to use Rasengan on Luffy, all it would do was probably bounce off of him, honestly, because the thing is, he's rubber. And, I mean, if anything, it might twist him up a bit and then blow him away, but I don't think it would really do significant amount of enough damage to actually defeat Luffy. Because Luffy's just, he's a very powerful character. He's not going to just give up off of that hit, He's been hit worse than that, more than likely. If it's just a twist in motion. I'm not sure if it's as strong as that sundial thing that, he gets hit by. But, hey, I don't know. If he got hit by, I'm not sure if it would defeat him. If it hit Ichigo, it will hurt him, Ichigo will hurt. The thing about Ichigo, he has no defense. So, that's his weakness. Ichigo's weakness is his defense. Naruto, I'm not really sure about his weakness. Because the thing is, he has Sage Mode. He has this chakra. He has an immense amount of chakra. When he uses the QB, he seems almost unbeatable because he doesn't have a set time limit to how long his power goes. When it comes to like Luffy, from what I've been reading so far, so don't get mad at me because I'm not that far in the manga. But what I've seen from his his moves, it's that little second gear and third gear and all that stuff. What I've seen, he has a set time limit to how long he can do it because it affects his body. He can't keep doing it forever. Is the whole point. Is what I'm saying. He'll end up dying, killing himself if he keeps doing that mode. So I know he has a set time limit, which is what his weakness is compared to the other two. Ichigo, when it comes to his power, he doesn't have a set time limit. He can be in Bankai mode until whatever, unless his sword breaks or he actually gets defeated. So he always stay in that mode. Naruto, I don't know how long he can stay in his QB chakra mode, but he's always in it. He can always be in it. And you can see he has a immense amount of chakra. So I don't think he'll be out of that mode anytime soon. So which makes him a very powerful threat. See, Luffy's problem, like I said, he can't stay in his gear modes forever. If he stays in his gear modes forever, then he'll be able to have much more of a chance to actually defeat him. So he has a set time to defeat them, and it's not going to be an easy feat. Because the thing is, here's their strengths. Luffy he's really strong and he's really tactical when it comes to his fighting. He really goes at it. When in doubt, he'll fight his butt off to the end. He's not going to just give up. So he's gonna keep fighting. Be really strong. So he has a lot of strength with him. He's probably the strongest out of all of them when it comes to actual strength because he doesn't actually have a weapon compared to the other two, or or a special type of move or anything. He just uses his fist. His fist is his weapons. Put the dukes up. So he has probably most strength out of all of them like that. And when it comes to speed, I would put it on Naruto, but at the same time, I'm not really sure because like I said, because his mode, I'm not sure how long can last his mode, so I can't really say that. He's pretty fast though. He's like fast speed, but the thing is, I'm not sure if he's faster than Ichigo though. Ichigo is built on speed. His character is built on speed. I think he might be the fastest one. He's the one that can dodge and move. He can move like a Dragon Ball Z character basically. That's how fast Ichigo can basically move. He can move around that because he can like be right there. He can be like this right here. And then he could be way over there in the next, next spot. He moves really fast. I'm not saying Naruto can't do that either, but it might take him long. I'm not sure. We don't know the full extent of that speed that he has with the QB mode, but I'm pretty sure, Naruto will try to be able to catch up with. Same with Luffy, but like I said, I think Ichigo might come away with the speed just a little bit, just a little bit to me because he can be able to dodge much faster at a much faster rate than they can probably. But yeah, and then just all around abilities. Like I said, Naruto might be the strongest out of all of them because he has all around. He has strength and power. So it's just like it's really a really hard tough battle. And the first person that'll probably lose, I don't want to say this, but maybe it might be Luffy. It maybe might be Luffy because because he also has drawbacks when he uses those second gears and stuff like that. Like one of his gears makes him really small and stuff like that. So there's a lot of weaknesses that Luffy actually has that might make him not be able to beat him. That might not be able to keep up with everyone else. It's the only thing. But the thing is, he's not so hacked. He actually that's why people. I don't understand why people say he's overpowered. When they say OP and stuff, Luffy's OP. I don't see it. I just don't see it. He's one of the least OP characters I've ever seen. That's a main character. He's like out of the three, he's so unique in that way because he's so powerful. But he's at the same time he's so powerful. Yeah, he doesn't compare to other characters. It's just ridiculous. It's very interesting to see. So which is why I'm like I like this. That's why I like One Piece so much. I'm really certain. I just really like it because it doesn't. You don't know what's gonna happen. You can't tell who's more powerful than the other because it all depends on their strengths and weaknesses actually. And then it's, at the end of the day, Luffy can't beat certain characters actually. So I think Luffy might lose first, and it'll be Ichigo versus Naruto. And then, like I said, if Naruto will probably keep up with them, if he keeps up with them, Naruto probably will end up winning. So at the end of the day, I think Naruto will end up winning because Ichigo just doesn't have he doesn't have enough movesets. All he does is just get Tensio. So it's like. Even if he goes hollow mode, it'll still be like I said, that battle will be a great battle, but I'm just not sure if Ichigo has enough strength to actually defeat Naruto because the thing is when he goes to hollow mode, if he can only have it for so long because they'll break off his face and stuff like that, so he can only have his strength for a limited time. Naruto, I don't know what his time limit is. If he had a time limit on strength, I can better predict how this would go, but Naruto doesn't seem like he has a time limit or how long he can be in that mode, especially if he has the full control of a QB, so I don't think he'll be able to he'll be stopped. Not to mention the QB is like a QB chakra mode. It's like I saw like an armor. Don't forget about that. So even if he does hit him and gets Getsuto, it might not even hurt him. So it's even with Luffy trying to punch, I don't know if it'll hurt him enough. It's just not enough. I just don't think those two characters, Ichigo or Luffy, can actually defeat Naruto. I think Naruto would win in a battle regardless of how everything goes because I think he's probably the strongest. Which shows that he's OP, haha. But yeah. So this might be a response to you. I think Naruto would win. So I like to say, like you said, Naruto would probably win. Like life or death battle, and you say Luffy will win in just a straight out brawl. If it's just straight out brawl, yeah, he's probably gonna end up winning that. If it's but yeah, this has been our video response. I do agree with you. Well, actually, maybe not straight out brawl, but I don't know. I just know in the end of the day, Naruto's gonna win. Naruto seems to be the strongest character out of all of them. So. Yeah, but doesn't compete to Dragon Ball Z. But yeah, this is my response. So yeah, see you later. Breakout.